Nearly 500 players started the journey to the 2026 Australian Open Women's Singles, and we are now down to just 8 as it's quarterfinal action here at Club Helensvale in the Women's Singles. And we have a massive match coming up for you. It'll be Chakouch to take on Katelyn Inch. Two of the best going around, that is for sure. Clive Adams here. I'm joined by Tony Carter. How are you, Tony?
I'm good, Clive. Welcome. Thank you very much.
This is going to be a cracker, isn't it?
This is going to be a ripper.
We have got some fantastic players still remaining in the field. We'll run you through the matches that are coming up. We've got this one, of course, between Chanel and Katelyn. We've got Jamie Lee Worsnop taking on Leanne Gale. Jamie Lee from New South Wales, Leanne Gale from WA. We've got a couple of Malaysians still in the field as well. We've got Noor Zamzia Binti Ahmad from Malaysia taking on Cassandra Millerick from Victoria. And, of course, Erin Swatridge, who we saw successful in the first game of the day. She is taking on Nurul Alyani Jamil from Malaysia. So they are the 4 matches we've got, and we'll be focusing very, very closely on this one between Chanel and Katelyn. Katelyn using the blue bowls. They are Redline SRs. And now the first of Chanel's on its way down. They are Aerodynamics.
Two good starters, each close-ish, a foot short on both, but they'll be getting their weight very quickly.
Yeah, the players don't get a roll-up in this direction, only get the one roll-up, so I'll just have to find their range a little bit. Not a huge difference on the indoor surface, but certainly look to find their range. Katelyn not far away from her first bowl, sits them right up next to each other. And interesting again, we see backhand for one player, forehand for the other. This will be an interesting battle.
This is going to be a great battle. Just rolling her bowl over. It's still hard to tell who's got shot.
No, that'll do. That'll be the shot.
Yeah,
that's done enough. It went that extra roll. So.
The ITA just signalled one.
But that'll look okay for Katelyn from the mat because she's got her own 2 bowls to work off. Just slide underneath and she could potentially even land on Chanel's closest bowl. Little trail of the jack wouldn't hurt either.
That'd be nice.
It's on the whitish side. That'll be useful for later.
Just around the back there, yeah, just a little trailer to the jack would be very nice for her now.
Chanel would be the youngest player left in the field. Now this one's going to... Oh, that's actually gone to a good home as well. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It was nice weight because if she'd hit her own shot bowl, she might have closed it down a little bit as well, turned it a couple of rolls, just in behind for a bit of safety.
You'd think Katelyn will stay on her backhand. She's played 3 in that direction, so she knows the line. As you said before, any tap on her own will probably bring it in, just under or sit Chanel.
Yeah, she'd be keen not to be wide with this, I would think. There's more reward for just underneath than on the outside.
Ball on its way.
I'm not quite sure it's going to have the journey. Just going to come up agonisingly short and give Chanel a chance now to add last bowl of the first end. Of course, we played a 21, no time limit in the quarterfinals, so we did see a time limit come into things in the round of 16. The Chloe Stewart and Nurul Alyani Jamil match. Now, is this going to run far enough? Don't think so. Just going to be the one to Chanel. So 1 it is on the board. And, yes, first to 21. We'll play as many ends as it takes to get there. Of course, Katelyn Inch victorious in the previous round over Kelly McCarrahan. Fantastic matchup. When you get to this stage of these events, you expect... Well, this is... Chanel has rocketed that jack into the ditch. That rush of adrenaline, that would have had another 3 or 4 metres to roll at least. So maybe she didn't want the jack. Tactics early.
I was watching Katelyn in the previous game and she was rolling short ends. And it looks like she's going short again.
Yep, it's going to be about as short as you can get. It's probably gone a couple of metres past there, but yeah, nice short end. Actually, that's rolled a bit further than I thought it was going to. That's a good 3 or 4 metres past minimum length now.
Yeah, I reckon that's the mat's on the tee there, so that's probably 24, 25 metres.
Is it going to be longer? No, just on the outside. Of course, don't forget we've still got another women's singles match to come after this. That will be a semi-final. As I say, 488 players in this field, and we're going to be down to just 2 by the end of the day. We will have a mixed pairs semi-final for you tonight as well. So you are being spoilt with 4 rounds of action today.
Katelyn just pulling up about a metre and a bit short.
Yeah, you certainly can't confuse the bowls in this game, that is for sure. Chanel just on the outside again.
Karen Fair giving you a bit of love, Clive.
Yeah, love it. Karen, one of the absolute, has been viewing for years, no doubt about it. Certainly recognise some of the names that are coming up, which is fantastic. So interesting, we saw opposite hands going the other way. Both players are on the backhand in this direction as Katelyn closes right in on the jack. Little nudge.
Little touch of there, bit of chalk. Yeah, that's right. Katelyn played backhand and is playing backhand going back this other direction now.
We're not indoors, but we're close enough to it. You actually can do that if you want to. If you want to go backhand round the clock, it becomes an option on these sorts of surfaces, particularly, it's not a particularly quick surface, about 15 seconds. You can do the round the clock if you want, whereas normally on an outside green where you're exposed to the conditions, you might choose not to do that.
That's right. You'd normally play the same side going both directions. So good bowl there from Chanel, just maybe 2.5 feet short.
That'll force a change of hand for Katelyn.
So it looks reasonably
weight
good
looks
area.
good. Yeah, she's played it well. Now, how does this sit? That sits nicely.
Yeah, it's rolled over. That little back bowl is just rolled over, so it's a good spot.
I think we'll see Chanel on the forehand as well. She's going to go down and have a look at this. So, a very renowned singles player in her own right is Chanel, current New South Wales champion of champion singles winner.
I think you're right, Clive. Forehand looks a better option here. She could just draw in under Katelyn or just rest that bowl. Just doesn't want to be wide and roll it in.
I think she's considering exactly what weight she wants to use here. I think she's having a bit of a look and maybe thinking about looking for the 2 bowls. Problem with looking for the 2 bowls, Katelyn's just drawn one. There's another 2 feet. If she misses this, she's only down 2, but she's probably going to drop 3 if she plays that shot. So
that's right. You'd imagine Katelyn would draw inside of that front pink bowl.
I think I like the forehand, just giving it a chance type shot. Land in there, a little trail.
Well, forehand it is.
Oh, this is very close. What's she got? Just on the outside edge.
Yeah.
Well, that presents an opportunity now for Katelyn. Nice sort of resting zone to play into now for her.
That's right. Chanel's bowl sitting jack high, so no drama, just working onto her own. Looks like a reasonable line here.
Yeah, she's all over this.
Pace is good as well.
Grouping of bowls, that's what it's all about, and it'll be 3 shots grouped all around the jack for Katelyn Inch, and she takes a 3 shots to 1 lead over Chanel Chakouch. Jamie Lee has scored first in her match against Leanne Gale next door. 1-0 lead to Jamie Lee.
Well, Matt on the tee and has just rolled the jack just that little bit further. I think Katelyn decided after playing that first hand that she didn't like this side of the rink, so cause she's gone to a forehand now, playing the far side of the rink.
Maybe just having a bit of a look around in the first couple of ends and finding what works.
But it's caused Chanel to go to her backhand.
Yeah, the pace isn't there, so both players just a little bit short with their first attempts. Now it's a game of correction, Tony.
It sure is. I suspect Katelyn looks like she's going to stay on her forehand.
She's gone to the backhand.
She's gone on the backhand.
And she's played it pretty well.
Played a great way.
Now, how does this sit? Right next door. That's going to look attractive from the other end to just play up to and land. But nevertheless, it's still a great shot.
Pretty good path coming down so far. It's just going to cut across on her own, I think. Oof.
Nearly got some fortune, but it's actually gone to a reasonable home. So, Katelyn's idea now will be just to change this slightly. She'll want to get up and just land on her own bowl, a little touch of the jack, just to change the look of it. She's got him behind. She won't be completely disappointed with that, but she would have loved to just change the look of this. Now, Chanel had the weight with her previous bowl. Just needs to find that slightly wider line. She has found a wider line. It's very close. What a shot. Brilliant.
Yeah, very good. Great foul.
That's where Katelyn really wanted to change that with her previous one to take that.
Well, at this level, Clive, you can't just leave a ball sitting there like that. No. These players are too good. They will get it.
Especially in these controlled conditions where there's not an awful lot that can go wrong. It's all down to the player picking that right line.
So we've got a comment from Robert Goldberg, enjoying the Australian Open coverage, watching it from his coffee shop in Thailand.
Oh, beautiful.
Hello, Robert. This one just needs to get down a little bit.
I just wonder whether Chanel might think about going down and having a look at this, because she just want to see where that angle is on what happens if she bumps her own bowl. Because she can actually play with some confidence here. Bump it onto the jack's okay. She hasn't gone for a look, but imagine she'll be playing something similar to her last. She wasn't far off draw weight with her last, and she's not far away again. So it's just going to drop under.
It's a good roll. One it'll be.
3 shots to 2 in favour of Katelyn Inch. After 3 ends of this one, again, if you've just joined us, play as many ends as we need. Someone needs to get to 21 to advance to a semi-final, the 2026 Australian Open Women's Singles. We're at the business end now. Now looking across the boards, it's a 3-1 lead to Noor Zamzia Binti Ahmed over Cass Millerick. And Erin Swatridge is leading 3 shots to 0 over Nurul Alyani Jamil. And one more, Leanne Gale leading 3-1 over Jamie Lee Worsnop.
Well,
Jack in the ditch again.
Chanel's done it again.
We might have to start keeping count if this happens. We've done that in the past. 14.
14.
14 we had Jackson the Ditch in a middle game at Broadbeach when it was running about 19.5 seconds, I reckon, a few years ago.
Well, Chanel wanted to go long, and Katelyn has immediately gone short, so that's just going to be 3 metres past the mark, so about 24 metres.
Some nice comments coming through. Appreciate the nice comments. And Philip, talking about Katelyn's delivery, absolutely a pitch-perfect delivery. I reckon between Katelyn and maybe a Kelsey Cottrell are the two deliveries that I think are some of the best in the sport, but there's some wonderful deliveries going around. Most of the deliveries of the players left at this point should be fairly sound, you'd expect. They're obviously working.
Yes, that's right. They're both smooth and repeatable, aren't they? They just get the same delivery out all the time.
Players just trying to find their range here. A metre each, one long, one short to start this end. Now who can make the correction?
Katelyn probably just holding shot with that bowl, but it is a long way out and you can't expect that will be the count at the end.
So I don't think it'll be counting after this bowl, but yep,
it is.
Chanel's done enough for shot there.
Yeah.
Had a wander around the Helensvale club in the break. Just a picture of a place these days.
It's
just
a great
stunning
facility, isn't it?
Oh. Just stunning. If you haven't been here since as Katelyn nails it, brilliantly played.
Lovely.
That'll force Chanel to the forehand now. She'll like the look of that on the forehand. If you haven't been to Club Helensvale since they made the changes, the two domes, the wonderful function room and bowl-specific area that's aligned to Green 2, where we're broadcasting from. You can see it in the background there. Just an amazing setup as Chanel is very close to replying.
Great bowl.
Just
but not quite.
It's close, but not quite. She needed all of half a bowl's more weight, and that would have been shot bowl.
Well, Katelyn would just love to just land on this jack and tickle it around behind her own bowl there. Looks like a pretty good area if the bowl's there. Just pulled up a foot short.
Sachi liking Lara Butler's delivery as well. Sweeping left-hand delivery. They always look stylish. The sweeping left-hand delivery of Lara Butler. All right. Well, Katelyn wasn't able to get the jack round the corner, but she certainly made it more difficult for Chanel to get the result she's after. Maybe back to the backhand. I think so.
I reckon so. She just a slight touch on her own, she'll just roll that in, and you'd expect that would be shot.
Could even bump the jack and make a couple more. Just going to be on the outside, I think. Well, it got back late. That is close.
Oh, that is real close.
I think that might have made shot. I thought it was just going to pass on the outside, but got down nicely. From our angle, that looks like Chanel's bowl at the front there is now the shot.
It sure does. I'd give that to Chanel based on where we're sitting.
Going to get a check.
The ITA's just having a look for us. And
One
it
to
is.
Chanel. It is one of the beauties of our game. We've got a few comments coming in on delivery. It's what works for the individual. It's certainly what works for the individual. Not everyone's perfect, that's for sure. It's where the bowl ends up at the end that matters most. But you do have to have something that is correctable. As long as it's correctable and repeatable, you're in the hunt. Great effort from Katelyn, just passes on the outside. It looks like it's going to be one to Chanel, and we're going to be tied up at 3 apiece.
The ITA, yep, the signal is 1.
All right, well, 3 ends out of 4 have gone the way of Chanel Chakouch. But Katelyn took 3 when she won her end, so we're all locked away. Quick look across the boards for you. Erin Swatridge leading 3 shots to 1. Noor Zamzia Binti Ahmed leading 4-1. And Leanne Gale leading 3-1 in the women's quarter-final matchups. All to play for. Well, Chanel will be happy she's kept the jack on the green anyway. So that's
and it's a nice long length for her. She is just about going to nail this too.
Started it brilliantly.
Yeah, lovely bowl. Well, Katelyn plays up at Club Kawana on the Sunshine Coast, Clive. I've played against her a couple of times, and as much as she's been rolling short ends here, she's pretty good on the long ends as well.
Of course, a New Zealand international as well, Katelyn Inch. We've seen her at the BPL.
Pretty good start here.
And lands beautifully. Perfectly played. Yes, the BPL for the Pioneers. Chanel, of course, was a nominee for Under-18 Female Bowler of the Year. It was Anda Panchuat that actually took that award last night. But
good result here for her.
Shot. Look at that.
Look at this.
Just bowl after bowl. That's what we expect from this match.
Well, Katelyn's staying on her forehand. And she'd just be looking to play the same bowl as well.
Yeah, there's less bowl to sit now. She almost got to do it through the jack. It's not far off it. Just drifting under.
Pretty good weight. Well, we've had 4 bowls come down, all within about from front to back 2 feet.
And this is going to be no exception. It's right in the zone as well. Same sort of distance away.
Very good.
It's a tough one for Katelyn because that bowl of Chanel's managed to hide itself right in behind the jack. If you're looking at that screen thinking, where's the jack? It's on the line. And it's hidden behind that bowl of Chanel's that's furthest up the green the way we're looking.
Just rolled her own over there. So that's actually ended up in a good place. If Katelyn can just squeeze onto that jack, you'd imagine it'll just pop out to the left there.
Well, it's also there if Chanel was to come down and land on anything. So looks like she's headed outside and round the back. Right, so the situation for Katelyn is really... She's only really got to draw her on. She can't play any weight because if the jack does find itself to the back of the rink or respotted, that's bad news.
Yeah, Chanel owns the back
so
behind the jack.
It won't be anything overboard. It might be a couple of feet.
Katelyn just wants to land on that jack and just spit it either direction and she'll have shot.
Right, so just enough weight to reach. That's what she's got. Where's things going here? Jack has bounced out to the side. Yeah. I think that'll still be one to Chanel. It was a good shot.
It was a very good shot.
But we said that Chanel had things reasonably well covered. Certainly bouncing that way. If it bounced the other way, we might have been counting some Katelyn Inch bowls. But I think it's just going to be just another one on the board to Chanel. She leads at 4 shots to 3, having scored 4 singles.
4 of the 5 ends that we've played so far.
3 all in the match next door. Jamie Lee Worsnop and Leanne Gale. And Nurul Alyani Jamil has scored 1 and trails Aaron Swatridge 3 shots to 2. The other match still on the same scoreline of 4-1 to Noor Zamzia.
Well,
Binti Ahmed over Cass Millerick.
Chanel's kept the jack on the green for the first time rolling this direction.
In this direction, yes. And started very well. Both players are really starting to find their range now. This is going to be, if you're not within a foot, you're simply not close enough. And as I look across the green, actually, most of the heads are of a similar ilk.
Yeah, they're all pretty long, aren't they? And they're all good quality
pretty
heads.
Tight, yeah. There's a couple where jacks have moved and things like that, but that's going to happen as well on this surface. Chanel's second bowl on its way. Just needs to negotiate the front. We'll caught a little edge, and she won't mind that with where it's landed.
Oh, that's finishing a pretty good spot, actually. It's on the draw line in.
Certainly not the way you would have drawn it up, but she'll take it. Looks like Jamie Lee Worsnop might have just picked up a big 4 against Leanne Gale, so she takes a 7-3 lead there.
Well, Katelyn will be a little bit disappointed in that. That's her second shot left short. And it's just starting to clutter up that line coming in. Chanel's staying on that hand, though.
Yeah, really, for Chanel, she's got opposition bowls coming in on both hands now, so might as well stay with the one that she knows. She's gone around the back. You look at the angles she's working with there, I think we might see Katelyn. It feels like forehand for Katelyn now.
It does, although
her own bowls are just making that a little bit tricky. I feel like forehand she can get to the...
Even if she's a bit skinny, she can get a bit of a land Chanel or even a tiny bit of a rub, although it looks like she's
staying backhand.
And
that's okay. She can push her own bowl up. There's nothing wrong with that. See how she executes, because it's on its way.
Well, opened it up, sort of. I think that was always the
issue there. Without perfect contact on that bowl, the inside edge didn't feel like it was helping her too much. A slight inside edge may have, but Chanel now to the forehand side, just looking to negotiate the blue bowls. She might just crash, I think.
Well, I think with that rolled up, looks like Katelyn's staying backhand.
Well, she's got a clear look at sitting essentially the shot bowl now on that backhand side. Push her own bowl up. I think this will be played with about 1.5 metres, 2 metres of weight, just to try and give it a chance.
Just needs to get down.
Yeah, she had the weight we expected. Just that bit of weight to sit, but it's going to be 2 more on the board to Chanel. It's going to be her first multiple of the match. There it is, confirmed.
Sure it is.
2 shots, 6 shots to 3. As we face the journey to 21 shots and a spot in the semi-finals. Those semi-finals will be played in the next round, and we will have one of those semi-finals for you right here on Rinkside Live. Chanel sticking with the longer length. She seems to have found her range a bit with that jack now, so we'll leave her alone. We'll leave her alone for the jack rolling now. She seems to have figured it out. The carpet surfaces, it can be a bit like that. The jacks can tend to roll on a little bit, sometimes more than the bowl.
This is run at a beautiful speed. You said about 15 seconds before. Yep. Great speed to play bowls on.
Yeah.
I think it was just getting used to that speed, but she's got it now. Great start.
Of course, both of these players played on green number 1 in their first game.
Yes.
We can't really comment on the differences, but the there's bound to be some. So finding the range here, just on those first few ends. Katelyn with her first attempt. Just going to track slightly past, but certainly a handy spot for your first bowl in any game of singles. Especially with the jack on the tee. Sometimes when you've got to get a bowl back there, it's not easy to do once the jack's been moved.
No, that's right.
Sometimes handy to have it back there when you didn't really need it.
It's one of the hardest things to do, isn't it? Just draw past that 2 metre mark. Chanel improved her weight certainly on the first. That's a great bowl. What a ripper.
Oh, and tuck right in behind the jack too. Certainly a confidence about Chanel, at a young age. Certainly a confidence about the way she goes about it. Katelyn looking for some disturbance here, and look at that. Squeezes the jack. Beautifully played. Looks like she's done enough for shot. Confirmed by the marker. Such a little margin to work with there for Katelyn. Squeeze that jack out and basically give herself an opportunity. Well, and it might be a bigger opportunity too because Katelyn's missed with that. Chanel's missed with that, so Katelyn now with an opportunity to really nail this. Perhaps get a multiple of her own. She's only scored on the one end so far. It was a big one. It was a 3.
That's right. We've played 6 ends and Chanel's won 5 of those 6.
All about the journey.
Looks like it's pretty reasonable. That'll be close for 2.
Yeah, I think that's made it.
The RTO is just checking it out. We'll wait for the signal. Nope. What a great adjustment from Chanel's.
Played it very well.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're going to see some aggression here. It won't be overboard, I don't think, but it'll definitely be sit the bowl, trail the jack.
There wouldn't be any issue at all, Katelyn taking that jack into the ditch, even if she's just a fraction over, because her back blue bowler coming to count too.
The thing she won't want to do is hit it too hard and put the jack out of bounds, because on the tee's a bit of a raffle. But
well, she's definitely given it a bit
for
of
bowl
weight.
or jack, she's very close. Bowl clean.
Oh, couldn't have got a better result. Great.
Well, I don't know. That jack movement. I think it'll be one to Katelyn.
Oh, the ITO's got a blue pedal in her hand.
She would have preferred the bowl clean.
Yes.
One to Katelyn it is.
Good bowl, though.
I certainly never looked like missing. It was just a matter of exactly what was going to happen. So, replay there for Tripadale. Would have loved that clean because it probably would have been a couple, but she'll take the one and run. And we see a bit of a change of a length. So, not exactly a short end. It's a medium length end, but certainly shorter than what we've been playing.
Just change the angles up a bit as well. Bring the mat up and just change the line that Chanel has been playing.
Well, Jamie Lee Worsnop has picked up 2 4s in a row against Leanne Gale and leads 11-3. So she has made her move in her match as Katelyn comes up just a couple of feet short with her first. Handy starter.
Good starter on the line.
A 4-3 lead to Erin Swatridge over Nurul Alyani Jamil. And it's a 5-2 lead to Noor Zamzia Binti Ahmed over Cass Millerick.
Good start here.
Nailed it.
Trailed the jack. Well, Chanel's sticking to that side of the rink. Katelyn's sort of trying each side. I don't think she's quite worked out which one she prefers yet.
Yeah, that'll be important. I mean, we're into the 8th end. She's going to need to settle on something soon to play the most consistent game, but she's very close here, just on the outside of the jack.
That was a very good attempt, and that bowl's finished in a great spot. Well, Chanel's just run into Katelyn's. It hasn't rolled in far enough. But it now gives Katelyn just another option coming in on her forehand. If she can roll her own ball once, it'll be in the can. If she draws around it, perfect.
There's a sneaky little shot underneath for the bowl as well, but I think it's too much weight. It shouldn't need too much weight to play that, but she's in the zone. What's she got?
Close.
Oh, just caught the wrong edge.
Oof. But now.
Oh, that is sitting absolutely. That has flashing lights on it at the moment.
She'd be sitting there hoping that Chanel just...
Well, Chanel's in the area, but it's probably rolled too far. This is an opportunity for Katelyn to at least put some pressure on anyway.
Yeah.
She'll be looking for this bowl.
Only needs to roll just a foot and a half, and her own ball's just fallen over there, but doesn't change the shot at all. She'll be looking for Chanel's ball for sure.
She's very close to this. Needs it to release. She got to the jack. That's enough for shot. Just the one?
A lot of space there for Chanel to draw into. You can't imagine that she won't get this.
Sometimes the ones where you've got lots of room. Almost say sometimes.
We've all been there, haven't we?
Yeah.
Although Katelyn's given the match straight back to Chanel.
And she's done the job. Yep, it is to Chanel. She leads at 7 shots to 4.
That was almost the perfect bowl by Katelyn, but just a shame it kicked out so far.
Okay, looks like we've got a little break in play here as Katelyn's headed off for a comfort stop. So we'll do some score updates for you. As we mentioned, 11-3 the lead to Jamie Lee, although that has got bigger because I didn't see how many shots it was, but she's definitely won the next end. That'll go on the board when they change over. So 11-3, 11 plus 3 to Jamie Lee over Leanne Gale. Then we've got Noor Zamziza Binti Ahmed. I'm not sure I'm doing that name justice, but I'm doing my best. Is leading 6-2 over Cassandra Millerick. And Erin Swatridge is leading 6-3 over Nurul Alyani Jamil. So that's the state of play in the women's singles quarterfinals here. And Katelyn's just rejoining us on the rink now, as you can see. So we will resume the battle here at 7-4 in favour of Chanel Chakouch. Been an interesting battle so far. You know, Chanel... Lots of ones, just being able to get shot and often just hide in behind the jack, and it's made it hard for Katelyn to get out a couple of times.
And she's playing very well.
Katelyn, on the other hand, just searching for the hand that she wants to play.
And just finding the length a little bit. I mean, Katelyn's getting the bowl in, but has also just left the bowls short a couple of times.
All right, here we go. Chanel to get us underway on the 9th end of this one. Just holding out on that line there. It's a little bit of both to correct there. It needs to come in a little and just a foot or so away.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a nice little marker for Katelyn just to play inside that. Sometimes those bowls that are just outside the jack, sort of you can sort of take a line off them and say, right, I've just got to drop inside that and I'm going to be pretty handy. And Katelyn's done a pretty good job of that.
Just going to cut across a little bit, but that's a good bowl. Maybe a bowl short on length, that's all. Made the same bowl again almost.
Yeah, it's like she didn't believe that the first one stuck there, so she went out and she went there again. She's going to have to believe slightly with the next one and just drop it in.
Well,
only a smidge.
Katelyn staying on her forehand, like the look, no doubt, from the mat, just as you said, Clive, just roll in underneath Chanel. This one's going to cut the head a fair bit, I think.
They're not exactly getting away on that hand, though.
No.
I mean, that's enough for two. But it does give Chanel a bit of a landing zone now and some confidence to be able to play a slightly tighter line, knowing that if she overdoes the tightness, she's going to land the shot bowls. And this is closer.
She's definitely under her own bowls.
Oh, she's played this really well.
Yeah, she has. Oh, great bowl.
That was the answer. It was, unfortunately for Katelyn, the way her bowl sat, it just gave Chanel that impetus to say, right, well, I'll play a tighter line now, and if I'm too tight,
I'm just
all
going
good.
to sit on those or work in off them.
The way this hand's playing, this won't be too far off the line. Little snick for no result. However,
not a bad spot
Chanel
for her
needs
last bowl.
Chanel needs a close bowl here. And preferably not right next to her other one, because Katelyn will be on the attack if that's the case.
It's coming down. That should drop under her front bowl. Oh, yeah, very good.
Well, that's done the job nicely.
Yeah, that has.
That will be two. And there's no target.
Katelyn's asking the question. The ITO's having a good look around. Just one.
One. Wow. Okay.
6 inches off the jack is what the ITO's just told Katelyn.
So is the side bowl the second shot? Wow. Okay.
Would it be the side bowl or that back blue? I reckon that pink's just run just past the blue.
Well, we might find out. Let's see what Katelyn does first. Needs us to hold on now.
Ooh.
Well, just nudge. Well, we're going to find out because nothing's changed. So, one will be removed. I think we're going to be keen to have a look at the second. Well, let's have a look here.
What are we measuring?
It felt to me like the pink that pink beats the blue out there, but
two it was, Clive. You called it.
well, I couldn't see that pink wasn't beating that blue. I thought maybe the other blue, given the fact there was only one, but 2 shots it is, and 9 shots to 4 is the current scoreline in favour of Chanel Chakouch. Jamie Lee Worsnop now leading 14-3 against Leanne Gale. So she's got the foot to the floor there. And in contrast, 6-5 the lead to Erin Swatridge over Narul Alyani Jamil. So might be a bit of a difference in the time taken to play these games.
Well, Jamie Lee had a very close battle. The score didn't quite reflect it with Ellen Faulkner in the previous game, and they almost went time.
Great starter there for Chanel.
Perfect.
Right on the jack with her first. It feels like Chanel's just a bit more settled on the rink at the moment. Katelyn's not done a lot wrong so far. She's been right in the area with a few shots, and it just feels like Chanel's had the answers so far, and hence the 9-4 scoreline, I guess.
Yeah, Chanel's just getting that first bowl on Jack, just the bowl before Katelyn gets there. And then it just, of course, means Katelyn's trying to work it off somehow.
Fairly nice attempt here as well. Just going to trickle past. Nothing wrong with that.
Great spot. Covers that blue if Katelyn brings it back from this direction.
You can see the weight that Chanel had there. And just for those watching, when you land your first bowl jack high, most singles players will be looking to just turn that bowl off the jack high. Even if they can land on it and fall in front of the jack, great. Or if they can just take it off the jack high so that it doesn't present with such an opportunity for the opposition player just to land on that bowl.
Almost exactly. Katelyn did almost exactly what you just described.
So that'll still be in Chanel's mind now. Just wants to just tidy this up. And she's played it very well. Sneaks in. That's nicely played. Again, had that right weight. If she'd landed the shot bowl, would have just tidied it up.
Holding two there. Katelyn will be just trying to play the same bowl again. Just land Chanel's. Or just tickle that jack and stay with it.
Needs it to work all the way back. Now it's close.
Pretty good area.
That's very well played.
Yes.
Oh, unlucky. It's caught the jack, but sticks with Chanel's shot bowl.
That was about a centimetre being off exactly what she wanted.
Chanel going to stride down and have a look at this and work out where her last bowl needs to land. I think we can rule out backhand. She won't be playing backhand. No. I think probably forehand just outside the two bowls directly behind the jack, so that if it does get popped, she's got something out there, doesn't drop a couple.
That's right.
I think that's where she'll be looking.
Yeah, she'll just leave it outside, just in between those two blue bowls to cover any movement of the jack. Pretty impressed with how she thinks through the game.
There's no rush. No. There is a lot of poise.
Yeah, no, she's very good.
She's played a lot of bowls at a very high level already in her career.
Nice high line
and
there.
By design.
That's exactly what
wants to finish on the outside of that bowl.
Oh, it's just
probably rolled a little further than she would have liked.
About a foot further than what she wanted.
And you could see the frustration. She just showed a little bit of frustration there. So, no, I wanted that to stop. Certainly nothing over the top, but clearly wanted it to stop.
So what hand do you think Katelyn will play? Will she just play that same hand again, or hoping to land Chanel's bowl, or look to play the other side, pop onto Chanel's bowl and pop the jack out?
Well, she's already there. I think she's going to stick with forehand. The forehand gives her the option to sit the bowl clean.
She's played three in that direction. She's got a line there already.
Well, it gives her the option of getting that bowl off clean, whereas backhand she doesn't really. I mean, you can do it. But
all she's going to do is, yes.
Whereas forehand, you can pop the jack or sit the bowl clean. It's not far away. I don't think it's going to get down. Nope. One more on the board. It's 10-4. It's not over and out, but it's 10-4 after 10 ends, and that scoreline that we've heard talked about all week. Get to 10 first. It stands to reason that if you get to 10 first, you're going to be the best chance of winning. But yeah, we'll see how that pans out. But 10-4 is the lead to Chanel Chakouch.
10-4.
Should we have a look across the board? 7-5 in favour of Erin Swatridge over Nurul Alyani Jamil. 8-4 to Noor Zamziza Binti Ahmed over Cass Millerick. And 14-3 the lead to Jamie Lee Worsnop over Leanne Gale.
Well, Jamie Lee obviously won the previous end, even though the score's not on the board, but she's down on the rink at the moment. Just down one. So Chanel just pulling up about two and a half feet short there.
Yep. Katelyn will go to the backhand side. She may have been going there regardless, but that's the open side. And she looks to have done a pretty good job with this.
Yeah, this is a good bowl. Just maybe a bowl short of Jack High.
We've seen this forehand up here. You can play just under the line, and get to the jack. How much of the jack? Oh, just a tiny piece.
Great spot though.
Seems to be a rewarding line up there. Just a tightish line that's available on that forehand in this direction.
Just gives Chanel license to just be positive through the jack now.
Yeah, and Katelyn will be well aware of that. Wants to cover this up if she can. Well, that is a very good bowl. However,
yeah. Chanel can be, play that tight line now. She can just come off the inside of Katelyn's bowl or pick up the jack clean.
Looks like she's added a little bit more weight on this one. And seeing this line, this is going to be very close. She's got the jack.
There it is.
Brilliantly played.
Very good.
Felt like that was never missing from when Katelyn's bowl landed there. It was just to brightened up the target and a bit more weight from Chanel, and Katelyn will be reasonably happy that she's still got plenty of room to draw.
The good thing is she's swapping hands still with another bowl to go after this. So even though she just needs to sort of find the line on the first. She's played it well. Oh, she's played it very well.
It's a pretty good shot, isn't it? Okay, so while Chanel's got a look at that bowl, there's no way she's going to play that.
No.
She's going to need to try and draw and make sure she doesn't drop two. I mean, and obviously still with the option of drawing a shot.
With the score line as it is, she'll be just looking for taking one shot and being happy with that.
Okay, so if we look at the options she'll be thinking through here. If she does go for the bowl, she could get the jack directly in the ditch. If she kills it, she can go on the spot. Look, I think the option is the draw.
The way
she may choose to play weight backhand.
The way she's been drawing, though, I think for her the percentage shot right now is just draw the jack.
She's thinking hard about this backhand shot. She's going to play the backhand shot.
She is too.
I felt like that when she was having a look at it. So, solid weight up on the backhand, looking for bowl or jack.
She's looking at it close too as it's coming down.
It's starting to get back. This is close to catch the front. And the problem with that is Katelyn's now going to draw a second.
That's it.
So, in playing that shot, you just had to accept that if you miss it, I'm probably dropping two.
Yeah. I mean, if you're about to... It was worth it, wasn't it? It was... But if you were about to check out, you'd play that. But
just thinking an aggressive player might go for the toucher out there, but no, we're not doing that. No. Katelyn will be drawing.
She needs shots at the moment. She'll be drawing a second. She's just played a ripper on that forehand of hers.
Yep, a little bit of rinse and repeat for this one from Katelyn.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, she's fine for line, so there's no issue. That's going to be 2 shots. It's risk and reward when you play a little bit of weight, and that's Chanel decided to back herself and go for the bowl of the jack. As you know, it's certainly an option, knowing that was the danger. So 2 shots to Katelyn. That's just the 3rd end she's won out of 11 of the ends that we've played so far. But she's within reach. 4 shots away, 10-6. That's the one thing Katelyn's taken care of here is she hasn't dropped numbers. She's only dropped a couple of 2s. Everything else has been a 1 in favour of Chanel. This jack might be headed towards the ditch again. There it goes. So Katelyn's turn. That's 3. It must be downhill in this direction.
Interesting that Katelyn go along there. I think, based on that end just then, Katelyn had been playing shortish and Chanel had been getting on it. But then Katelyn, 2 great bowls, had the length, just felt, yep, I'm comfortable on this, I'll go long again. But unfortunately, it's just put it in the jack. Having said that,
not that long. Yeah.
Chanel's gone long as well.
No, that's going on the tee, so... Yeah, that's interesting.
I would have thought Chanel would have bowled a shorter length just then. Well, it looks like Katelyn's settled on this side of the rink now. This has been her sort of default side for the last few ends in both directions.
Yep, so maybe found her home.
Good start too.
Yeah, very good. Fantastic start.
Nice. Chanel going her backhand.
Sometimes it comes down to the bowls you're using as well. Sometimes they just suit one hand more than the other. No, not necessarily any rhyme or reason. It's just the way the green presents on the day. Missed a line there, so...
Katelyn well and truly under that, so this won't change anything.
Yeah, another nice bowl from Katelyn, just parks in behind. And a very solid 2 on a long end. It might have been a temptation for Chanel to switch. A couple of bowls sort of to play to now on the forehand, but sticking with the backhand that she knows. Doesn't quite do enough for second shot, so still 2 to the blue of Katelyn Inch.
Well, Katelyn would love to land her own shot bowl, just roll it around behind the jack and then sit there for 3.
She's very close again. This is very nice. Wants it just to drop in and
good bowl.
Look, they're good bowls, and it's putting pressure on Chanel. And on the longer end, you can get away with having slightly bigger targets on offer because it's a longer end. Not so easy to find the perfect answer.
Chanel now playing her forehand.
Just searching for a land on either of those 2 bowls that are alongside the jack. Needs to hang on now.
She might be just going under this.
We've cut out the 3rd, so still 2 in favour of Katelyn Inch.
Well, I think this might see Katelyn. No, she's staying on her forehand.
I would agree with you. Backhand was an option.
She'll be desperate now just to hit one of those front 2 bowls and just bring it behind the jack.
Doesn't want any contact on Jack, and she's on the outside. That's nicely played. Just closes things down a little.
Yep.
And it's going to be...
Back to forehand. Back to her backhand, I imagine.
She was about to step up and play the backhand, then she decided to ask a couple of questions, but I think it's going to be backhand. Yep, there you go. Still expect this to be landing type weight. Won't be a precise draw. It'll be landing type weight to sit the shot bowl or touch the jack, and she's close.
She's really close.
Oh, what a shot!
Oh, that is a beautiful shot.
That is a brilliant shot from Chanel. That might be as many. That might be two. I don't think three's on the cards, but there might be two there. Brilliant shot. And walks down as if she does that every day of the week. Swinging the mat.
Real calm personality. Yeah. Wow.
Right, the measure is out. That's definitely in. And is the back one in as well? I think the answer was no. I think it might be just one.
It's one.
Yep.
Yep.
One more on the board. 11 shots to 6 in favour of Chanel Chakouch over Katelyn Inch in this quarter-final in the women's singles at the 2026 Australian Open right here on the Gold Coast. We're at Club Helensvale all day today. Still got a women's singles semi-final match to come, as well as a mixed pairs semi-final into this evening. We'll have coverage of both of those for you. Chanel just unders for weight with her first there, so now perhaps an opportunity for Katelyn.
Katelyn really does need to be the first one to get on the jack here. Chanel's pulled up about a metre short. Well, we've played 12 ends, Clive. Chanel's won 9.
Correct. And Katelyn's won, obviously 3 for those playing the maths game at home. Two of the 3 that she's won have been in this direction. So, and that includes last time in this direction. Katelyn picked up a 2. So, just needs to just stop this margin from creeping out any further at this stage. 5 shots at 11-6 when you race into 21. 21 can loom large.
Good bowl there from Katelyn, but just left a shelf for Chanel to sit on, and immediately we saw Chanel change hands. Didn't quite execute, but Katelyn just needs to roll her bowl over or tuck that jack away. If she leaves it like that, you'd have to imagine Chanel will take advantage.
Even if she lands one just in front on the way in there, it's not bad. But this one's missing the weight, so opportunity now knocks for Chanel. 18-4 now, the lead to Jamie Lee Worsnop over Leanne Gale. Now, Chanel still needs this to get there. With another couple of feet of weight, that line might have been okay. It might have hung on, but
she needs to give it a foot of extra grass on this last, unless Katelyn does something.
That looks to be about the line.
Just roll that over.
Well, very handy.
Oh, very good.
Wouldn't rule that out of counting, actually. I
No.
might have just gone too far, but it's close.
So the ITO is just having a look.
Chanel still needs this to hang on. It's going to want to drop away. It doesn't really change anything, so we're not sure whether it's 1 or 2. We might get an indication now because Katelyn has asked the question. Just 1 was the call. I don't think there was any call of measure. No signal of that.
No measure. A tiny touch on this jack would make 3 for Katelyn. Pretty good area. Well, she just needs to move that jack a fraction.
That'll definitely, obviously that counts. So they may go looking, there might be a measure here for 3, so we'll just hold. But either way, it's a handy collect for Katelyn and just bridges that gap. And just 2. 11-8, the lead to Chakouch. And really, when you look at it, Katelyn's won 4 ends of the 13 and she only trails by 3. She's managed to stay in with 3 multiples of her own while really only conceding 1s. Can be the art of singles is only dropping 1s when you lose ends.
And then you pick up a number and you're back in it.
Yeah. Jack all the way to the tee. So this is a genuine tee to tee.
Yeah, both players playing long ends. And I guess things all said and done, as you said, if you're only dropping 1s and you feel as though you're getting bowls in the head and you've got a feel for the length, why not?
It can be challenging when you feel like you should make a change because you're behind me. Well, I still feel like I'm playing all right.
That's it. And she's
got the jack here?
Good starter here.
She's got all of the jack. Beautifully played.
Well done. The call from the ITO there was 8 inches off the jack.
Okay. Katelyn with the opportunity to add another here with Chanel not quite nailing it there.
Pretty good area. Well, she stays up here. That's in a very handy spot.
Chanel not requiring a huge correction, just needs to drop inside her own.
Well, her own would be looking very good for her on the mat.
It's just a bit of a guide.
That's it. So all I have to do is just be inside of that.
Just overdone the correction a little.
What's that going to mean? Oh, you'd think that Katelyn would be under that. Would she change hands on that?
I think she'll stick, only because the backhand's not much better. No. I mean, there's a bowl coming in that's away on the backhand anyway, so might as well stick with what you know.
Yeah, I think Katelyn's natural line would be under that anyway. Yep.
And she's got up her sleeve that she can touch the jack too, so she can afford to be getting to the jack. She's played it very well.
She has. She should.
Is it dropping under?
Oh,
I thought. Wow. Thought that was going to turn for her, but just held.
Still holding one.
Now, does that look more inviting on the forehand for Chanel? She hasn't really shown a desire to want to play the forehand in this direction. She's stuck with that backhand.
But it gives her options. I mean, if she's wide...
I like the forehand, yeah.
If she's narrow, she can just roll Katelyn out, or she can come off the inside of her own bowl. Through the hole, and she's got the jack.
I think she's just missed the weight.
A little bit narrow also, I think.
Oh, I think that line's okay.
Maybe that's the line she was playing for. She's, as she said, just missed the weight. Another couple of feet would have held that. Well, I think Katelyn will be pretty keen to just change that up a little bit. I think she's missed the weight too.
All right, well, Chanel, wouldn't surprise me if Chanel goes and has a look at this. She's not going to. There's actually an option on for her to play a bit more weight and take the bowl. She's going to stick with the forehand shot. She may have had as many as 2 or 3 seconds. Still, forehand shot it is, and again, just not quite. It's either line or weight. It's one or the other. You know, with a bit of weight, she could have held that line, or obviously
it was
with a bit more line, she could have drawn the shot. So it was one or the other. But it'll be one on the board to Katelyn. She's now won 3 of the last 4 ends and trails 11 shots to 9.
Katelyn getting a bit of love in the comments here.
Yeah, well, she's got Queensland cheering for her. She's got New Zealand cheering for her as well. So, yeah. She's a very popular player as well.
Here making the comment that the ITO looks like Joe Edwards, the famous Joe Edwards.
There's a little bit there. There's a little bit there, perhaps.
Well, 2 shots of difference. It's game on again.
At this stage, nothing in it is anyone's game. Now, if we have a look across the boards, it looks like there's been a bit of movement on some of the rinks. So Malaysia's Nurul Alyani Jamil has taken a 12-7 lead over Erin Swatridge. So Erin was in front in that match, only just, but there's also been a move from Cass Millerick. She's closed that gap. So Cass Millerick trailing 8 shots to 9 against Noor Zamzika Binti Ahmed. So a bit of movement, and 18-4 the lead to Jamie Lee Worsnop over Leanne Gale, but I think that's about to increase. That looks like another 1 on the board to Jamie Lee next door. So won't be far off winning that one. Sorry, Tony.
I was just going to say, Chanel's put down a pretty good starter with her first. Katelyn looks in the area here.
Yeah, it's a nice reply. Needs it to get the journey.
Just pulled up.
Thought that had a little bit more run in it, but that might send Chanel to the forehand side. Certainly does. Players seem to have been fairly comfortable with the lineup here on the forehand.
Yeah.
Tends to be on the tighter side rather than the wide side. May have just overdone it for speed, that's all. Not by a lot. Katelyn's got a nice inviting shot here to play because she can just bump into her own bowl and make it shot, or just pass underneath and draw the shot. That'll look quite inviting from the map.
Well, this looks reasonable area here. What's the weight like?
Well, that's close.
Yeah.
I was going to say just too far, but I'm not certain it is. It's very, very close. Favour the flat bowl?
I do.
Especially if it's closer.
Yes.
We won't have to worry about that for shot, I don't think, because I think this will do the job.
Well, it's just pulled up.
Might have mozzed it.
Oh, well, Katelyn won't be changing too much. She'll be playing that same shot, I think.
Measures all round at the moment.
Oh, no.
At a crucial part of the match.
Actually,
Marker got in and had a look, made no signal. Okay, does that settle it? It certainly does. That's the shot.
Well, that's shot. We know. So the ITO is going 1 and a measure.
Yeah, Chanel's going to go and have a look because there is a shot on backhand to play to sit the shot bowl and move Jack. But she's going to want to just find out how many she's down and what happens if perhaps she holds and gets her own, that sort of stuff. That's should we go and have a look at that at the moment?
Yeah.
I think she'll get down there and determine she can play it. I think it's a backhand shot to sit. Jack movement likely to end up with her.
Yeah, I think the thing about her forehand shot is it could run into her own front pink.
And then you're in the lap of the gods as to whether you get that at the right angle. Yeah. I like the backhand just underneath to sit the bowl, snick the Jack. And Jack either way looks like it could end up with her bowls.
And if she sort of doesn't do anything, no harm done because she's already one down. Well, one and a measure down. We'll see, though. She's been picking her shots very well. Looks like she's going forehand, Clive.
Okay. That might be an indicator that she doesn't want to risk moving her own bowl on the backhand. She may favour herself for second shot. It's a decent effort.
She's going to hit that one. Oh, not quite.
We won't find out which we won't find out which one's closer at the back there because that's going to be another one on the board to Katelyn. Just starting to get a little run on. 4 of the last 5 ends gone Katelyn's way. She still trails, but she's put a significant dent in the gap that was 10-4 and it's now 11-10. Still in favour of Chanel.
She's come back well. You know, we were talking about all she was dropping is ones. So she was always in the head. Now she's just starting to get that one bowl herself in there.
So we had a run from ends 3 to 10, which is 8 ends. We're inclusive, so 8 ends, where Chanel won 7 of those 8 ends. Now we're on a run where Katelyn has won 4 of the last 5 ends.
Yep.
Straight after. So she struck back just when she needed to.
If you have a look at those 7 of the last 10 ends that you were speaking about, the Chanel one, there was 2 multiples in there. They had 2 twos, otherwise all ones.
All ones, yeah.
So, you know, tight game. That's an indication that it is a tight game, good head. Having said that, Katelyn's...
That's your fault.
Yeah. I'll take that one. I was the one talking.
What it has done is got Chanel onto this forehand side in this direction, which she hasn't played an awful lot of. She's going to grab the Jack, I think. Didn't quite get all of it, but that'll do. And might bring backhand back into play for her on the next bowl, which is tended to be her favoured side in this direction. It looks like Katelyn's looking there too. There's really no need for Katelyn to change, but she might have gone with that first bowl, going, yeah, I'm not doing that again. I'll go to the backhand side and try that. Just got to find what gives you confidence in singles.
Well, the weight looks pretty reasonable here.
Yep, that's good enough to be in the mix. Might still be 1 to Chanel.
Leaves the backhand open for Chanel as well. She'd love a little touch on this Jack. Just bring it back to that pink at the back there, which is a toucher. It's just going to fall under though.
Didn't do any harm though. I think it's 1 was the signal. Okay. Katelyn will want to be in a similar line, just with another foot of weight. Give herself every chance to get the shot or even just land on Chanel's back bowl. She's very close here.
Definitely high.
Needs it to run.
Oh, I think she's got this. Well, maybe not.
Oh.
Gosh. Pulled up quick.
Is that sunny part of the green just running a little bit slower, perhaps?
I think that's what it is. The heat of that, the green just where the jack is, yes, it's just running a little bit slower.
Now, does this one work its way around? It certainly does. That takes any doubt out of it. That's definitely the shot.
Katelyn coming down to have a look.
Okay, now Katelyn is checking out who's got second shot. Okay, so given that, I'm going to say that it's currently at least 2. I'm going to say 2. The reason why is because she looked at second shot and then she looked at third shot as well. Now, there's no need to look at third shot if you've got second, is there?
No. 2 and a measure from the ITO?
Yep.
A lot of the time, of course, when the ITOs are given the paddles after a player's just been down and have a look, it's for the crowd and for us, so we know what's going on. Talking to crowd, there's a good number of people around watching this.
Certainly alongside both greens, actually. Down to just the 2 greens. I think everything's social bowls up on the top green now. So now, did she find a way to her own bowl or just underneath it? Oh, this is well played. What a great shot from Katelyn Inch.
Great ball.
But Chanel has the right of reply and will go looking for Jack in the ditch or the bowl. It's Jack in the ditch. She can make 4.
She'll be playing firm weight, that's for sure.
Oh, yes.
Up under that front blue, Jack or the bowl, yeah.
Just enough for it to swing, perhaps. Give her a chance at getting to the bowl.
Tell you what, Jack in the ditch. She'd be, and if it just came across, she'd be holding a good 3.
Only thing to be careful of is just play it with weight where she can't really kill it because she does not want the jack back on the tee.
If it goes back there, she's probably a good 3 down at least.
Right, well, it's solid weight. What's she got? She's very close.
Oh.
Well, she's nicked the jack out to the side now. Has it stayed in? I think it has. Yeah, she did not want that out of bounds. That would not have been a good result.
So, what's
breathe a sigh of relief. I think it's going to be 1 to
just
Chanel.
One,
I think.
Yeah. 1 it is.
A sigh of relief that didn't find its way out of bounds. But 12-10, the lead to Chanel Chakouch.
Gosh, that was only a millimetre or 2 off, straight into the ditch.
It might have been 3 down if it found its way.
I reckon
There's
so.
Massive differences.
Yeah.
Jack in the ditch was probably 4 in that direction. Jack out of bounds was probably 3 down.
Chanel's just decided she wants to change the length up just fractionally. She's brought the mat up and hasn't quite bowled the jack to the tee. And a good start, very good start. Almost back on the centre line and maybe 2 feet past.
Really nice starter for Katelyn as well.
Yeah. Let's finish Jack high, so Chanel will stay on her forehand, no doubt.
see this tight lineup and this forehand in play again. This might be just slightly too tight.
Finish in a very good spot for her, though, to continue to come in that direction.
Give you a run across the boards at the end of this end. Katelyn had a little bit of both in mind there. She said, I want to make sure I'm just past. I'm trying to count, and that is close to, that probably is 2.
I reckon that's 2, you're right. Also means now if Chanel picks up the jack, she may not get shot, but she's certainly not going to go down 3.
This is very close, Tony.
Great roll.
She found the gap.
Wow. The gap. Looks like Katelyn will be holding 1. The ITO didn't hold up a paddle.
Any edge of anything there, and Chanel had shot. She managed to find her way right through the gap. Jamie Lee has booked her place in the semi-final. She has recorded victory over Leanne Gale, we think 21-6. It would be 21-6. So it's a nice display there from Jamie Lee Worsnop.
I was going to say Katelyn would be really keen to sit that back pink, but it's just around the outside of it.
Well, Chanel was so close with her previous attempt. You would expect her to be in the area again. Oh, and she is in the area again. What's she got this time?
Yeah.
She got the little piece of the jack that time, and that will definitely do enough for shot. Maybe a couple.
I do like it. Oh, the ITO saying 1.
1 and a measure. 1 and a measure was the signal.
Katelyn's coming down to have a look.
Look, Katelyn hasn't played much on the forehand here, but I think forehand is the go there. Turn her own bowl, sit the shot bowl.
I mean, it just seems danger going backhand unless it's a perfect draw. At least going forehand under her own bowl. She can just rub in. She can sit Chanel's front pink there.
Feels like there's more going for it, doesn't it? Forehand it is. She's going bigger looking for the bowls here. She's looking for all of the bowls. What's she got? Oh, she caught an edge. It'll still be... I think that bowl as it rolled across rolled Chanel's back one slightly. So it might just be the one. But it will be at least 1 to Chanel Chakouch here. 1 removed. I think that'll be it. They might go looking. One it is. Yep. 13-10. 23 shots scored in 17 ends in this one, so you can see that has been a lot of ones scored. And it is a 13-10 lead to Chanel Chakouch.
Well, Chanel's just stopped the leakage that was occurring. We spoke about Katelyn winning 4 out of 5. Chanel's got 2 on the trot now, albeit singles, but it gets her ticking over again.
I did promise an update, so 14-11 is the lead to Nurul Alyani Jamil over Erin Swatridge. And Noor Zamzia Binti Ahmed leads 12-8 over Cassandra Millerick. And as we mentioned, Jamie Lee Worsnop is booked in the semi-finals of the 2026 Australian Open Women's Singles.
So there's a question here, Clive. Is it the first to 21 or is it 21 ends? It is the first to 21.
Correct.
So it doesn't matter how many ends they play.
Yeah, the ends are on screen more for interest than anything in singles. Just so you know how many they've played. It is interesting because you get that calculation of how many shots over how many ends. It gives you an idea of how tight the game's been. But, they're not important in singles. It is.
Hello, we've just got a comment here. Omar has been beaten by Josh Ingram, 21-20.
Wow. There you go. We'll just see if we can make sure that's an official result. Not that we distrust the post, of course.
So we're all looking that up. Chanel's put in 2 reasonable bowls, holding 2. Katelyn's coming down on... Oh, you've got the result?
Yep, so 21-20. Joshua Ingram from New South Wales over Aaron Sheriff.
From Wenty.
21-20, so there you go. So Aaron Sheriff's remarkable run comes to an end at 21-20.
Wow.
Look, it probably... I'm just scrolling to the next result as well. I see Aaron Tees, 21, defeated Nathan Black, 12. So, wow, that's a big result as well. But, look, I guess we'll keep our attention on this match as a great shot here from Chanel gets the job done. But we need to take a moment to acknowledge the remarkable run of Aaron Sheriff, because to think that you can have a run like he's had when there's over 1,300 players in this event and he's won it 4 times in a row... there's no other word for it other than ridiculous.
Unbelievable. I think Val was saying yesterday if he won all of his games yesterday, he was going to have 50 or 51 wins in a row.
Fantastic shot there by Katelyn as well. Looks like still one to her Chanel.
So
yeah.
What a run.
I mean, it is one of the remarkable sporting feats going around. It blows you away, in a sport where you can have your bad days on a bowling green. Doesn't matter how good you are, you can have your bad days. And he's gone out without even having a bad day because he's lost 21-20. So remarkable performance. Congratulations to Aaron Sheriff on his remarkable run. And we'll see how far Josh Ingram can go. Maybe that's the ticket to winning an Australian Open, eliminating Aaron Sheriff.
Well, while we were talking, there's been some good bowls put down. Hello, Katelyn's going strong again. She's holding back bowls, so she'll... Oh, no, they won't have changed anything. She's still got one there, so that'll be one. One
to Chanel. Yep, 3 ends in a row now. And just as we were talking about a string of ends for Katelyn Ince, Chanel's struck back and put a string of ends together for herself. Some nice comments coming through. Aaron Sheriff. Some other results. Corey Wedlock is through, 21-9. Tyson Wilson has beaten Ryan Bester, 21-16.
Wow.
Jack McShane is through. He beat Guy Madigan, 21-13. Nicholas Hugh Winkler Maloney is through, 21-10 over Sean O'Toole. Shannon McElroy, 21-18 over Cameron Keenan. Would have been a good match. Aaron Wilson, 21-15 over Tyson Cromie. There you go. All those results, of course, are available in BowlsLink. To the results portal, and you can check out how your favourites are going.
Chanel with a nice starter there, a foot behind the jack. I think Katelyn's found her enjoyment on this forehand. Oh, good bowl here. Little toucher. Oh, just unlucky not to get on the inside of Chanel.
Are you saying forehand or backhand for...
Oh, sorry, the backhand coming this side, yeah.
Does seem to have settled fairly well there.
Yep. Yeah, she's been playing backhand down this way now and forehand going the other direction.
Yeah.
Most of the ends now.
Great shot there from Chanel.
Yeah, lovely.
Bowl for bowl again. will see Katelyn on the forehand. Now, tight line up here. That will drop under. Chanel now ponders, do I play the forehand or the backhand here? There is merit on switching.
I think if I was her, I'd be playing backhand, just looking to land on Katelyn at the back, or even just, a little bit behind, a little bit out at the side in case Katelyn's going to come forehand for sure. I think Chanel would have wished to have been about maybe just out where Katelyn's blue is.
Right, now this is a more interesting line for Katelyn. She's very close to this.
Played this pretty well.
Needs the bowl.
Oh, it's just through the hole.
That'll do.
Oh, that'll do, yeah.
Yep. Caught a couple of edges, but exactly what she was playing for.
Chanel had a little bit of a smile as she was walking past Katelyn there.
Well, that was well played. You didn't need any more weight than that. Just needed to arrive and then just needed a piece of something and got it nicely.
Yep. Well, Chanel looks like she's lining up for her forehand.
Well, we know it holds up here. I don't know that that's going to hold quite enough. It's more the run, more the speed. So opportunity now for Katelyn. She'll be down on that forehand again. Little nudge of the jack. She can make three.
What shot do you think Chanel was just trying to play there?
I think she was just purely trying to draw the shot.
Draw the shot, yeah.
Which is essentially what Katelyn will be doing here.
Yeah.
Touch the jack's the bonus.
If Katelyn can even just sit on Chanel's back pink there, that'd bring that bowl in. Right, just going to be pulling up as well.
All right, well, that's going to be one more. This is going to be the sixth end in a row where we've had a one scored. I don't think there's any chance of two. Nope, just one it is. 14-11 is the scoreline. So we're in a battle at the moment. As I say, 6 ones in a row now, and it's 3 each. 3 to Katelyn, 3 to Chanel. So 14-11 the lead to Chanel Chakouch. Quick look across the boards. It is a 14-13 lead now to Nurul Alyani Jamil over Erin Swatridge. So that one swings and roundabouts over there. And a 12... Hang on, we're getting a score update from Noor Zamzila Binti Ahmed doing the board herself and leading 12-10 over Cassandra Millerick. Some players like to do that.
I do that. I like having the board up to date every end.
It stops you having to think about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's one of the... Every player's got their own idiosyncrasies, haven't they? But I just like flipping the board.
It's paranoia. It's paranoia. You got to know. You're worried that the marker's going to make a mistake, aren't you, Tony? Great start here from Katelyn.
Beautiful. Good area.
Sometimes when when there is that dispute over a scoreline, you say, well, what happened last end? And you're trying to remember.
Yeah.
And you can't remember.
When you're in the zone, yeah, you can't remember. You see it a lot. Did you get one or did I get one?
Okay, Katelyn with an opportunity here. Change of length. That Oh, I don't know about the pace on this. Needs to run a bit further. Well, it's handy.
It's handy, yeah. Well, on the camera, it sort of looks like it's about Jack High, but...
it's about a foot short of Jack High. Yeah, it's incredible,
short.
Isn't it, the difference? Now, Chanel find a weight correction here.
Good adjustment from a first, which was 2 metres past. 1 to Katelyn is the indicator from the ITO. I think we had a message here that the ITO is... I think Wendy Clark from Tweed Heads.
Yes, that rings a bell. Yep. Shot here. Got the jack. Well, she came with it, but did she come far enough with it? We'll have to have a look. We'll get a signal from our market. She's having a good look.
Real good look. Oh, a measure.
And she says, I'm staying out of it. It's a measure. Now, Chanel just turning all that over in her mind. She asked a couple of questions about the position of things, and she's come up with forehand.
So Rosalie Dixon's just indicating that the score is updated every end in New Zealand.
Even in singles?
This looks handy. Oh,
great shot.
Great
brilliantly played.
Yeah, a ripper.
Asked about the setup. Thought it through and said, yep, that's the right shot for me. Now, is that jack position where Katelyn can squeeze it back over to her own? It might be just far enough over that she can't make that shot. So it might need to be a backhand shot. It's you can see the jack just sticking out on camera.
I think it's too risky. Yeah, you can. That's right. It's too risky. You might play the perfect bowl but just not get a result. But if she comes down on her backhand, she can just
nestle on the shot bowl.
Just nestle on the shot bowl. If she's a tiny bit skinny and pick up that jack, she'll get a result.
Yes, Colin, we were talking about that earlier. Tell you what. Oh, what an effort. What an effort. Good on you, Colin. Another regular. Okay, so expect backhand from
that's right.
Chanel.
Just look to either sit on or just beat Katelyn's blue on the wing there.
Just a free shot. These are ones you want to take advantage of.
She looks pretty close. She looks really close. Great ball.
That'll do it.
Great ball. Well, that looks like a 2 from here. We'll see.
Very much so.
The ITO's got 2 paddles awaiting confirmation from the players.
Yeah, Katelyn's not out here at the moment, so we may need to wait for Katelyn's return for a declaration of the head. Let's have a look at those games that are still going. So we know that Jamie Lee Wars, not Katelyn's back now anyway, so we know Jamie Lee is through. We can also let you know that Noor Ziza Binti Ahmed leads 12-10 over Cassandra Millerick. Although Cassandra might have just picked up 1 over there, so that will change. And Nurul Alyani Jamil leads 15-13 over Erin Swatridge. And looking over there, it's 2 bowls all over the jack with their first 2 bowls of their end. Wow. So you can actually see that in the left-hand side of your screen at the moment. Well, you could. There they are.
Malaysians always very strong, aren't they, Clive, when they're coming over here?
Oh, it's incredible.
They play a great game of bowls. They're not rushed.
No.
You wouldn't say they're the fastest of bowlers.
They're very deliberate in the way they go about it.
Correct. Oh, good start here from Chanel.
Disciplined.
Just pulling up, actually. Well, this is just starting to skip out at 16-11, only 5 off 21. This is just starting to be a little bit worrying for Katelyn.
Yeah, the 2 at that stage feels like it's almost perfectly timed for Chanel, doesn't it?
Just break that run of ones. We had, 5, 6 ends of ones?
6 ends in a row, yep. Nice start here from Katelyn, little nudge of the jack. It's another one of these games where we haven't seen a lot of aggression. It's generally been drawing in and out of trouble.
The way they've been drawing, though, you can understand why. They can trust their draws. That was a pretty good effort. I don't think it's one. You'd think Katelyn's still holding
Katelyn at the moment, yeah.
I was just looking at the ITO playing with the paddles, and she was sort of rotating between green, blue and red, and I thought, hello, what's happening?
Generally wouldn't signal too much before the 4th bowl's gone down. They generally wait until 4 bowls are on the rink. Nice shot here from Katelyn. Yeah, didn't move the jack either, so that'll be a couple.
That's 2, the ITO indicated. Very good bowl. That's what Katelyn needs to pick up a multiple here, just negate that 2 that she just dropped.
Well, Chanel's right on target here. How's the speed? Just going to run out of steam.
Just fell short.
Look at the line. The line was perfect if it just had another foot.
Do you think Katelyn will swap?
She almost has to. And she's got a nice marker out there just behind Jack High. She's got to negotiate the front. I think there's enough turn out there to do that.
Yeah. I mean, if she's not going to draw onto the jack, beating that back pink anywhere is a great bowl.
And there's that marker we were talking about, just drops inside it.
Perfect.
Okay, and we talked about we hadn't seen too much aggression. I wonder.
I would be. Straight up in between those 2 pinks. Just disrupted.
The problem
there is a draw there.
There is. The problem with full ball weight, she almost takes the jack high bowl out of the equation because you can't hit that with full ball weight. So if she plays more swing weight, she can actually get all 3 bowls. If she gets a forehand swing weight, she can get all 3 bowls. Or the backhand shot is there round the front to land either the jack high bowl or the bowl sitting behind the jack. They're the options.
Swing weight as well. Even if she lands her front pink, that'll bring that in and sit on some of those blues as well.
Only issue with swing weight on that forehand is it is holding.
Yes.
So they're the options. I wouldn't be surprised to see her just go full ball. She's actually asking for Jimmy Reynolds, her coach, to come down and just have a quick chat. Jimmy looking after 2 of his athletes, and Chanel and Erin during these quarterfinals.
While we're there having a discussion, last night at the awards night, Jimmy Reynolds did very well.
Oh yes, he did. He's a star of the show. He's one of the stars of the show. Cheeky with his speeches as well, as we expect from Jimmy. He's one of the characters of our sport, and we love him. And he gives so much back to the game as well.
He does.
So
yeah,
they're having a discussion between those exact 3 shots that we've already discussed.
That's it.
It's just a matter of picking what shot they want to go with.
I think we will lean in towards the swinger. Oh, well.
It's probably the hardest shot.
Yeah.
But it gives you the most reward if you get it right. Another option is just go big.
Well, she's picked up a bowl.
I think we're lining up backhand.
Are we just going a dead draw, are we? Oh, no.
It's backhand with weight.
Good weight, too. Needs
to miss the front.
Oh.
Interesting backhand with weight.
Yeah,
So
well, when I was thinking full weight, I was thinking forehand full weight.
It can come down to player preference.
Yeah.
We don't know whether Chanel has a particular liking for a forehand drive or a backhand drive. Those sorts of things might play into that as well.
Well, Katelyn will be just backhand draw, replicate her previous bowl.
This is huge.
Oh, she's pretty close. Just needs it to roll a fraction.
Needs to finish, yeah, not quite going to. So we assume that's 3.
3 it is. Well, that's a good pickup. We were just talking about how she was in a dangerous position, and 3 brings it back to 14 to Katelyn and 16 to Chanel.
Yeah, a 2-shot difference at this stage of the match really makes it anyone's game. We've got 3 games going on at the moment. Jamie Lee has already won hers. We're at 16-14, 12-11 and 14-15 across the boards. And Jack has gone in the ditch. That's number 4.
3 in that direction, 1 in that direction.
I notice Colin's watching. Colin Bray. That's 4 Jacks in the ditch, Colin Bray. He knows what I'm talking about.
16-14, just checking the scores are right on the screen, and they are.
Colin was one of our reliable Jack in the ditch counters.
Oh, is he?
Yes. He won't be far away with a comment, I guarantee it.
T-Dogs Malone, Jimmy equals legend. Indeed he is.
He certainly does.
Jenny Kerwin, think Champ will get 4 here. Well, she almost did. Got a 3.
No doubt a great effort, Simon. Get within 1 of Aaron Sheriff. You obviously played a very, very good game of bowls.
Pretty good start here by Katelyn.
Very good start. Nailed it.
Great bowl.
Right on the front of the jack too.
Little front toucher. Well, you won't see too many short bowls now.
Colin retired.
Oh, what a good attempt that was. Nice to have 1 in the head, and then you can go looking to shift Katelyn's bowl and do something with that jack.
Kim saying a very entertaining game. It certainly has been. It's been entertaining because it's been nip and tuck. There's been little bits and pieces here and there. Not a huge amount of weighted shots, although there's been a few. But it's been great bowls, and here comes another one. Katelyn Inch, fantastic.
Well, that looks like 2.
Yeah, and doesn't really build a target. There is an option that those bowls could go without moving the jack. That won't be an option yet. Chanel needs to build something around this so that can potentially become an option. She's not far away with this either. Just going to be on the outside of it.
It's worked into a good spot, though. They hit on those front bowls, and the jack's going backwards.
I wouldn't guarantee that. I think those 2 bowls can go clean as a whistle, Tony.
True. Yeah, you're right. If you were to plant that front blue, that...
I'm not saying that's the shot that'll get played because Chanel needs another close bowl to be able to even attempt that shot.
Yep. I think Katelyn's headed for a little bit of cover. That's a pretty good cover bowl too.
Yeah, Chanel's asking to come and have a look. And that's all to have a look at the way this is sitting and see what can be done.
So I think for those sitting at home, if you don't know, of course, the norm is you don't come down to the head and have a look until after your 3rd bowl, but you can request a marker. Can I come down and have a look? And, if in this particular case, given what's on the line, It would be a game marker to say no.
Oh, no, I don't think I've ever seen a marker say no, but if it was your 15th request or out of 21 ends, I reckon your chance to get a no. Now, decisions here. I think Chanel would gladly play the wide shot and get the 2 bowls. But the issue is that she's only really got one there. I think she needs to beat this back blue
first.
And she can still try and draw the shot doing that. Beat that, then she can think about going for the 2 bowls.
Although it looks like she's lining up on her forehand, she might be just trying to come in under her own.
Either way,
yep.
Needs another bowl around the place.
She can use that to come on the inside if she can just collect it, but she's going to be around the outside of it.
That's going to leave her with a decision to make with her last bowl. Katelyn. Not sure Katelyn needs to worry too much about the back here. I know she's down at the back, but I'm not sure that's a huge concern for her. The only concern it could be is if she plays another bowl and sets something else up with her last. That's a really good setup for Katelyn at the moment.
Too right it is. Well, she's staying on a forehand. I think you're right, Clive. I reckon she'll just look to be just a foot around the back and possibly even count. Indeed, it looks like a draw weight. Pretty close. It's just going to pull up a little bit, I think.
No, but it's done enough that Chanel can't play the weighted shot now.
She takes her own pink out.
Yep.
She is in all sorts.
So she's looking forehand to just try and work off her own bowl, as you alluded to with her last attempt, Tony. Trying to get back off that.
Pretty close here.
It's a fair effort.
Real close.
It's a wonderful effort.
Just roll through. It'll be 2, I think.
Well, you know what that does?
All square, Clive.
Incredible.
2 it is.
Look, in fairness, there's not been a lot in the match. 6 shots was the biggest lead that it got out to at 10-4. Since then, there really hasn't been a lot in this. It's been runs of ends for either player, a lot of ones, and we're at 16 apiece.
On 22 ends.
First to 5. First to 5 books a place in the semi-finals.
Well, as you'd say in social bowls all the time, let's start afresh. 5 ends. Five shots.
15 all and 12 all in the other 2 matches. So 15 all between Erin Swatridge and, you know what that means? All 3 games we've got out here at the moment are level. 16 all, 12 all and 15 all. Incredible. This is the fight that's on for semi-final spots.
Well, when you get down to this level, all the players are so good.
So Jamie Lee Worsnop's through, right?
Yep.
Who's in front in all the other games? Nobody.
Nobody. Great stuff.
All right, Katelyn.
Tomo, great comment. We all agree with you, mate.
Thank you, Tomo. Katelyn in the perfect spot with her first. She can now play that confident weight up there, and if she trails the jack herself or manages to lose a foot, she's all over it.
Pretty good.
Done pretty well.
Pretty good.
Nearly got the little fall against the bias too. It was tempted.
Just a little puff of wind came up, I think, and held that up.
Now, the issue for Chanel here on her forehand is she's got in her own way a little bit.
It's just going to cut it.
Drop under. Well, now she's got both hands covered, so
that's tough for Katelyn coming back.
Katelyn's got to find a way, but she is holding shot, so.
I think she'll stay same hand, just look to play a little. Well, she could go around the outside of that, but I reckon she'll be skinny, just look to sit on her own. I know she's going backhand. Oh, her forehand, I should say. Well, she'll be looking to go around the outside of
something.
Chanel's bowl there.
Yes, on either side.
Pretty good line. Just needs to drop down on her own.
That's really well played. On that hand, where we've seen it hold off a little bit, she's played that to perfection, I should say. Suddenly there's a bit of pressure here on Chanel. This bowl doesn't get in there. Now.
Well, she gets a little inside rub.
Don't know if she's got the speed. Not quite. Still two to Katelyn. Well, suddenly, Katelyn's scored 5 shots in the last 2 ends. Suddenly she's got herself right in the picture here. She's just drawn around it with her previous. She'll just be looking to do the same thing again.
Same bowl, yeah. We're having a bit of a laugh because somebody's just posted Peter Thornton has posted Richmond are only 3 points down.
That's a win for Richmond these days, isn't it?
Val will be beside himself.
Yeah.
She's got a similar line to last time.
And it did do a little bit late for her, and here it comes again.
Nice to roll one of these over.
Oh. I reckon that's probably done enough to count. Oh, once again, decisions for Chanel. There's not really a target to go for here.
She doesn't own the back. She doesn't own the tee.
I don't mind backhand sort of through her own 2 bowls. Just underneath, she can land the blue.
Yep.
I think that probably gives her the most options. Forehand, there's sort of gaps to find. I like backhand.
Backhand, I like either. And then hitting herself, you play narrow, nothing for wide. Play narrow, you could rest on those blue bowls.
Sorry, Tony, she's sticking with the forehand. I don't blame her for that. She's played all her bowls on that hand. Just not sure these angles quite work. What's happening here?
Oh, she's going to get a little
She's
inside
caught the
rub.
Slide.
Goodness me.
Well, given the fact Katelyn hasn't... Oh, no, it's going to be one to Chanel. I was going to say, given the fact she hadn't picked anything up, it was going the other way, but one to Chanel it is.
What a great bowl by Chanel.
Little slide. She got it down in the area she needed to, and just got the nice little result there. So... I think what we saw there was a clear preference to want to stay on that forehand side in that direction. It didn't look like she really considered the backhand shot too much, and didn't have to. She was playing the game. All right, 17-16 to Chanel. And a little bit wayward with the first, just a little bit long. Couple of metres there, so an opportunity for Katelyn to strike back. Honestly, one shot in all these matches that are still out here. All 3 of these women's quarter-final matches are going to go down to the wire. Okay, well, I think we can say that the first bowls of both players are not going to be in the count at the end of things. It's a little bit short, about a metre short from Katelyn. So the art of correction. And Chanel's done a pretty good job with this to correct her weight. It's handy. That may force Katelyn to go to that forehand side now as well.
I think so. And yep, she's lining up on the mat for forehand. Reasonable looking line.
Yeah, just travelling a little, I think. Well, every bowl becomes crucial now. One bowl here and there, the difference between playing in a semi-final and watching the semi-finals tonight, this afternoon. Well, that's going to do enough to sneak into the count at the moment. You wouldn't... maybe it might have rolled too far. It's close.
It's close.
You still wouldn't think the standard we've seen in this match so far, you'd expect them to be on the jack with these last couple of bowls each. Needs to run.
Well,
going to.
In comparison to all of the other ends,
yeah,
all 23 ends played so far, this is the loosest end we've seen.
So it is clearly one shot to Chanel at the moment. This is her last attempt on its way down. Needs to clear run, and it'll do that. And that will be the shot. So that's 2 to Chanel at the moment. It covers up the jack.
Katelyn wandering down to have a look.
I don't know what option she's got other than just trying to draw the shot here.
Oh, yeah. She's not... I mean, she's got one bowl at the back, but Chanel's got 2 bowls at the back.
There's no line to be playing any of that. I think this will be a pure draw shot to at least just cut it back to 1.
Waki, watching from Kununurra. Got a game of bowls on Tuesday night.
Oh, very good. Up in Kununurra. Very nice part of the world. Up near the top of Western Australia, Kununurra. Now,
Katelyn, what have you done?
Well, can she find second shot? That would be a good result. I don't know that she has.
I don't think so.
That's close. But on our angle, looking out in the green, that still looks like 2. Yeah, 2 it is.
2 it is.
19-16 to Chanel Chakouch. So just when Katelyn was making her charge 2 ends in a row, puts Chanel just 2 shots from an Australian Open women's singles semi-final. Of course, we know that semi-final matchup will be against Jamie Lee Worsnop. Winner of this one plays Jamie Lee.
Oh, that would be a great game. Oh, good start here.
And I think I can say confidently that will be our match for coverage next. That is on Rink 8. So Chanel with a very nice starter. Katelyn just passing, so Chanel has the opportunity now to add another and hold game.
Should be sitting game, that's right.
14-12 to Noor Zamziza, Binti Ahmed over Cass Millerick at the moment. I just haven't got vision of the other board. We'll give you that shortly. Chanel adds that other and holds 2. That's where Katelyn has to hold her nerve and play the right shots here. You get tempted to just go, well, I'm already 2 down, I might as well go for it. But all about giving this the maximum chance. She will play reaching weight, I would think, to sit or trail.
Pretty close. Pretty
Tell you
close.
what, she's held her nerve all right, hasn't she?
Pretty close.
What a shot. Brilliant from Katelyn Inch.
Is it shot? The ITO's just having a look for us. It's a measure, she says.
And up they come to have a look.
She says, come and have a look.
Smile on both players' faces. Now, 18-15 is the lead to Nurul Alyani Jamil over Erin Swatridge at the moment, 18-15. Chanel back at the mat. Don't think there's too much more than just a draw shot for Chanel, although it looks like it's pretty much draw weight. Looking to get to the blue bowl if she can.
It's coming back nice.
Tell you what.
Coming back very nice.
It's a super effort. It just held off. That hand we know just holds off a touch. And that's all it was.
Great
nothing
effort.
In that.
No, nothing at all. Just a tiny bit of natural variation would have brought that in.
What it does do is give her a bowl now that's on that side of the jack. So if she wants to play that same sort of shot and just pop the jack, she could find her way to holding two out there for the game. Of course, we don't know who's got shot. The signal was a measure.
Can't imagine Katelyn would be doing too much other than just drawing down onto it. If she touches that jack, she'll be a definite two.
I would say that the weight that Chanel played then tend to indicate she thinks she might be down.
Yeah, Katelyn's a lot less weight.
Well,
she's drawing nice onto this.
She doesn't really want to. Well, she touched the right way. What a shot. She didn't want to get to the wrong side of that bowl. That is perfect. And drew applause from her opposition, which is fantastic to see. Decisions. Everything's sort of matched up.
Yes.
Here, so
it'll be interesting to see what she plays here. There is a shot, if she can work off the inside of her pinks.
Now she can do that forehand or backhand.
Forehand or backhand. I actually like her. The way she's been playing her forehand, she did it at the last end as well. She could play her forehand into the inside, just across the head a little bit.
The danger with that shot, and it is there, the danger with that shot is if she gets forehand off those bowls back to the jack and doesn't go through with it, she could leave Katelyn with potentially a draw for four. So it looks like she's playing backhand, looking for a similar shot to what we're talking about. She's going to be on the outside of it, I think.
Yeah, just around the outside.
Well, suddenly, Katelyn with the opportunity to draw things level at 19 all. If she can find a way to get another one in here.
Katelyn certainly won't be narrow, you wouldn't think. She'll be drawing.
You'd be brave to say she can't do it. She's just played an absolute whopper.
Yeah. I reckon she'll just be looking to draw around the outside of her blues. I mean, she
could still fall off Chanel's bowls on the forehand. There's no issue there either.
That's right.
More about the right weight than anything. Just doesn't want to overplay it.
Reasonable looking line here. What's her weight like? Very good.
That's well played.
Very good. Did it fall in or fall out?
Well, it's close. Yeah. They'll remove two and have a look for a third.
1, 2. They're going to have a measure. 3.
3 it is.
All square again.
Wow. First to 2.
It was first to 5, now first to 2.
19 all.
So we played.
First to find themselves 2 shots.
We played 25 ends, and then now either one of them only needs 2 to go out. So
book a place in a semi-final against Jamie Lee Worsnop. He's been sitting for about the last 3/4 of an hour, waiting an opponent.
Well, Katelyn's got the mat up a few metres and the jack, about 1.5 metres off the tee.
She'd love
just
a front touching bowl right now. Just going to pass.
Good on you, Kim. Good comment. You've got the voice of Australian bowls with Clive here.
Thank you, Kim. Glad you're enjoying it. So we've got 2 more matches to cover today.
Hopefully your voice will be all right for
the singles semi-final and then the mixed pairs semi-final. That's all to come as both players just a little bit nervy perhaps and urge those first bowls up there wanting to be in the area and just overdo it. Who can make the correction and land right on the jack here? Katelyn gets first chance. It's definitely less weight.
Better weight, that's for sure.
Okay.
Well, it's just pulled up about a foot outside and 2 feet short.
Yeah, but importantly, it's right in the line, Tony. Chanel has made the switch. Yep, she's going to the forehand side. Just takes her away from her favoured hand. Is that a concern? I don't think so.
No, that's a
that's well played.
Cracking bowl. Well, advantage Chanel right now. The ball just fell over too.
This is where one can suddenly turn into 2 and it's game over.
Yep. Ball on its way. Watching it come down. Well, it's not a bad line.
Needs to finish off. It's going to drop away. As it stayed, it has.
Oh,
that's a great shot.
Yeah, a ripper. Was there a little toucher there? No.
I think it managed to just slide past. Now, is there room for Chanel to slide underneath on the backhand to try and land that bowl? She's sticking with forehand. She can sit the bowl forehand, no issue there.
If she sits her own bowl, she'll be helping shot.
It's too much weight on the backhand, so...
Just going to hold out by the looks here.
Well...
Just passed.
When you play a full game of bowls and it just comes down to these last few bowls.
Gee, Katelyn could make game here.
I'm getting quite a few comments through saying how much they've enjoyed this match. It has been a cracker, and you'd expect nothing less with 2 great players. One that's an international star and one that's a star on the rise. We're at 19 all. They've both got bowls all over the jack. Who books a place in the semi-final?
Katelyn will be going for game here, won't she? You'll be looking to just rest on Chanel.
Yep. Especially since you know Chanel can't play anything too dangerous because she can't move her own bowl out. This is close. This is very close. What a great shot. Is it going to hold up? It's threatening to fall out, but it's staying up.
She's holding 2.
Right.
ITI's got 2 pedals up.
Now, what that does is while Chanel's down game, she can now go on the attack because it doesn't matter what happens if she doesn't turn it over. So
have a chat to Jimmy.
Be a chat, yes.
I think Caitlin's gone back. That's the New Zealand coach over there, isn't it? Just sitting on the bench behind Caitlin's ring.
Yes. Yep.
This is where it's now completely out of your hands. You're just sitting there hoping.
Well, she's played a whopper of a bowl there to hold the 2. I wouldn't be surprised to see decent weight at this. The issue is with decent weight, she can't really get 2, but she's worried about being down game at the moment. Yeah. So get one of them out. Issue is if she hits that last bowl of Katelyn's, that loses the game. So while she's got a decent target there, she's really only got half the target because she can't hit. If she hits Katelyn's outside bowl that just landed there, her own's gone.
Yep.
So she's really only got half that target that you're looking at.
Outside
the jack is game over.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, she almost needs bare jack. Who's got the tee? It looks like
Chanel's
got the tee, and Caitlin's got best back. So if she's going hard, she really needs to kill it.
It is solid weight. Game on the line. It's close.
Oh, she's killed it.
She's killed it. And has she got
2.
the 2 on the tee?
Oh, she's got 2.
I think she has.
Yeah.
I think it's 2 on the tee. What an incredible finish to the match. It's going to be...
No, she's got this.
It's going to be 2 to Chanel. And there it is. What a shot.
Wow.
Held her nerve. We hadn't even seen much weight played throughout the match. And Chanel comes up with the hit, kills the end. The respot goes on the tee. And her bowl trickles through and makes 2. Incredible. Incredible. Now, let's be clear. She had to hit that target. She was down game. And then what happens from there, and it sits beautifully for 2 shots. So a remarkable finish to the match. And congratulations to both players because that was a thrilling match.
Thrilling game. Yeah. Are we going to see it one more time? Alex, can we see that one more time? What a great bowl that was. Yeah,
here we go, one more time. So, had to make contact with the target. We just missed that. But and then that bowl coming through and sitting the back bowl, well, that's probably a little bit out of Chanel's control to make that happen. But it happened because she hit the target right on the nose that she was looking for. So there you go. A fantastic win. And Chanel moves through to take on Jamie Lee Worsnop in the semi-final.
Fantastic.
Other matches, 2015 lead to... Nurul Alyani Jamil over Erin Swatridge at the moment as a warm round of applause for both players here, and a 17-12 lead to Noor Zamzia Binti Ahmed over Cassandra Millerick. There you go. What a fantastic match we've seen.
That was unbelievable.
All right, we will leave you there. We'll be back a little later on, 2:30. For our semi-final matchup, which will be Chanel Chakouch to take on Jamie Lee Worsnop.
Oh, what a good game
that should be a fantastic match. We'll look forward to that. Don't go too far. About 20-odd minutes, and we'll be back to cover that match. We'll see you back here at Club Helensvale.
Good on you, Clive. Good on you, Alex. Well done, mate.